ACIT Life in the UK Test presents Weekly Mock Test, Week 1, December 2025. If you want to get fully prepared, download our app, ACIT Life in the UK Test. Just scan the QR code on the screen or tap the link in the description box. With over 4,000 questions and unlimited mock tests, it's everything you need to pass with confidence. Alright now, let the mock test begin. Question 1. Which of the following are examples of the responsibilities of police and crime commissioners, PCCs, in England and Wales? Appointing the local chief constable? Setting local police priorities? Managing the national court system? Or setting the local policing budget? The correct answers are appointing the local chief constable, setting local police priorities, and setting the local policing budget. Did you know police and crime commissioners, PCCs, in England and Wales are responsible for setting local police priorities, setting the local policing budget, and appointing the local chief constable? They ensure the police force is efficient, effective, and responsive to local community needs. Question 2. British society accepts intolerance. True or false? The correct answer is false. Did you know British society values tolerance and inclusivity, fostering harmony and respect among diverse cultures and beliefs? Question 3. What is the name given to the delegation of specific powers from the UK Parliament to Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland? Concurrent powers, reserved powers, delegated powers, or devolved powers? The correct answer is devolved powers. Did you know Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have parliaments or assemblies of their own, with devolved powers in defined areas? The UK Parliament retains powers not explicitly devolved. Question 4. Which of the following were contributing factors to the rise of the Prime Minister? The end of party politics? The growing power of the House of Commons? Monarchs' lack of fluency in English? Or monarchs' need for ministers to secure votes in Parliament? The correct answers are monarchs' lack of fluency in English and monarchs' need for ministers to secure votes in Parliament. Did you know the Prime Minister's role grew as the monarch needed ministers to secure votes in Parliament and, in the case of George I, due to the monarch's limited English fluency, which necessitated greater reliance on ministers? Question 5. In which country did the settlements known as plantations take place, where Scottish and English Protestants took over land from Catholic landholders? England, Ireland, Scotland, or Wales? The correct answer is Ireland. Did you know the plantations, primarily in Ulster, Ireland, involved the settlement of Scottish and English Protestants on land confiscated from Catholic landholders, leading to long-term social and political consequences? Question 6. What is the name of the Parliament that governs the UK? Scottish Parliament, Northern Ireland Assembly, Welsh Assembly, or Parliament sitting in Westminster? The correct answer is Parliament sitting in Westminster. Did you know the UK Parliament, located in Westminster, holds supreme legislative authority over the United Kingdom? While Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have their own devolved assemblies, the Westminster Parliament retains ultimate power. Question 7. The Royal Navy freed the slaves and punished the slave traders after the Emancipation Act. False or true? The correct answer is true. Did you know after the Emancipation Act of 1833, the Royal Navy played a crucial role in stopping slave ships from other countries, liberating enslaved people, and penalizing those involved in the slave trade? Question 8. Which of the following were factors that contributed to the Industrial Revolution in Britain? Mechanization of agriculture, development of machinery, expansion of cottage industries, or use of steam power? The correct answers are mechanization of agriculture, development of machinery, and use of steam power. Did you know the Industrial Revolution was driven by the development of new machinery, the application of steam power, and the mechanization of agriculture and manufacturing? These innovations increased efficiency and production, leading to significant economic and social changes. Question 9. Who led the invasion of England in 1066, marking a significant turning point in English history? Cnut the Great, Julius Caesar, William the Conqueror, or Alfred the Great? The correct answer is William the Conqueror. Did you know? William's victory at the Battle of Hastings led to the Norman Conquest, which profoundly changed England's government, language, and social structure. Question 10. In the UK, who can be prosecuted for domestic violence? Anyone violent towards their partner? Only married individuals? Only men violent towards women? Or only those who cause physical harm? The correct answer is anyone violent towards their partner. Did you know? In the UK, anyone who is violent towards their partner, regardless of gender or marital status, can be prosecuted. This includes physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. Question 11. The slave trade was legal within Britain itself during the 18th century. True or false? The correct answer is false. Did you know, while slavery was illegal within Britain itself, it was a fully established overseas industry by the 18th century, dominated by Britain and the American colonies. The Emancipation Act of 1833 eventually abolished slavery throughout the British Empire. Question 12. What is the term used to collectively refer to judges in the UK? The bar? The judiciary? The parliament? Or the executive? The correct answer is the judiciary. Did you know? The judiciary is responsible for interpreting the law and ensuring trials are conducted fairly, acting independently of the government. Question 13. Which of the following best describes the purpose of Stonehenge? A royal residence? A gathering place for seasonal ceremonies? A military defense? Or a marketplace? The correct answer is a gathering place for seasonal ceremonies. Did you know Stonehenge was likely a special gathering place for seasonal ceremonies during the Stone Age, indicating its importance in the spiritual and communal life of the people? Question 14. What type of powers do the parliaments in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have? Advisory roles only? No legislative powers? Devolved powers in defined areas? Or full legislative control over all matters? The correct answer is devolved powers in defined areas. Did you know Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have parliaments or assemblies with devolved powers, meaning they have authority to make laws and decisions in specific areas that have been delegated to them from the UK Parliament? Question 15. Which of the following are cities located in the UK? Newport, Paris, Birmingham, London, Belfast, or Swansea? The correct answers are Newport, Birmingham, London, Belfast, and Swansea. Did you know? London, Birmingham, Swansea, Newport, and Belfast are all cities located in the UK. Paris is the capital city of France. Question 16. What year did Ireland officially become two countries, with the northern counties remaining part of the UK? In the year of 1949? In the year of 1916? In the year of 1913? Or in the year of 1922? The correct answer is 1922. Did you know? In 1922, following a peace treaty and years of conflict, Ireland was divided into Northern Ireland, which remained part of the UK, and the Irish Free State. Question 17. The Commonwealth possesses the authority to enact laws binding its member states. True or false? The correct answer is false. Did you know? The Commonwealth operates as a voluntary association, respecting the sovereignty of its member states. It promotes cooperation and shared values but does not have the power to impose laws on its members. Question 18. Which of the following were factors in the development of Parliament during the Middle Ages? The decline of the Church's influence? The influence of the Magna Carta? The increasing numbers attending Parliament? Or the king's need to consult nobles for raising money? The correct answers are the influence of the Magna Carta, the increasing numbers attending Parliament, and the king's need to consult nobles for raising money. Did you know, during the Middle Ages, Parliament evolved due to the king's need for funds, the principles established by the Magna Carta, and the growing number of people involved in parliamentary proceedings. Question 19. Which of the following were consequences of the Bill of Rights of 1689? The king could no longer raise taxes without Parliament's agreement. A new Parliament had to be elected at least every 3 years. The monarch could administer justice without agreement from Parliament. The monarch could choose their successor, or Parliament took control of who could be monarch. The correct answers are, the king could no longer raise taxes without Parliament's agreement. A new Parliament had to be elected at least every 3 years, and Parliament took control of who could be monarch. Did you know? The Bill of Rights, 1689, significantly limited the power of the monarch and affirmed the rights of Parliament. Key consequences included the requirement for parliamentary consent for taxation, parliamentary control over succession, and regular elections. Question 20. The Battle of Bannockburn resulted in Scotland being conquered by the English. True or false? The correct answer is false. Did you know? The Battle of Bannockburn was a significant victory for the Scottish, led by Robert the Bruce, against the English. Scotland remained unconquered by the English. Question 21. It is legal for a man to force his wife to have sex in the UK. False or true? The correct answer is false. Did you know? In the UK, any man who forces a woman to have sex, including a woman's husband, can be charged with rape. This reflects the principle that every individual has the right to control their own body and make their own choices about sexual activity. Question 22. What was the name of the air campaign launched by Germany against Britain in 1940? The Battle of Britain? The Blitz? The Battle of the Bulge? Or Operation Sea Lion? The correct answer is the Blitz. Did you know? The Blitz was the sustained aerial bombing campaign conducted by the German Air Force against British cities, including London and Coventry, during the Second World War. It aimed to weaken British morale and infrastructure. Question 23. What was the main issue that sparked conflict between Charles I and Parliament? Taxation? Succession? Foreign policy? Or religious views? The correct answer is religious views. Did you know? Charles I's religious views and his attempt to reform the Church of England, along with his belief in the divine right of kings, led to significant conflict with Parliament, particularly the Puritan members. Question 24. Which of the following monarchs was defeated at the Battle of the Boyne? James II, Charles I, James I, or Charles II? The correct answer is James II. Did you know? James II was defeated by William of Orange at the Battle of the Boyne in 1690, leading to his final exile and the consolidation of William's rule. That's it for this week's mock test. If you got 18 or more out of these 24 correct, congratulations! You've passed the test. How did you do? Let us know in the comments. If you want to get fully prepared, download our app, ACEIT, Life in the UK Test. Just scan the QR code on the screen, or tap the link in the description box. With over 4,000 questions and unlimited mock tests, it's everything you need to pass with confidence. New mock tests drop every week, so hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss one. Thanks for watching, see you next time, and happy studying.